Hello guys and welcome to today's tropical update. In this update we're still going to be looking at Invest 99p. As we can see here, it's located 12.6 south, 178.4 east. Maximum sustained winds are at 20 knots or 25 miles per hour. Minimal central pressure is about 1,007 millibars here. So I love what Levi Cowan did here. And now we're going to be able to see these beautiful, systems in the Westpac now on the R loop of tropical tidbits, and I love these colors more than I do the secondhand links that they usually give to other radar sites. So this is definitely a welcomed feature of this new upcoming year. So I'm excited to see some beauties here on IR, as we go throughout the year. Anyways, enough about that. We're looking at Invest 99p here, and as you can see, some of the convection waned away, but looks like some of it is building back in now. It's still kind of a mess right now. It's trying to get itself together, and I do see a focal point for that. It's probably around here at the middle mark of between 13 and 14 south, and 178 and 179 east. As you can see, the blob is growing here, and I think this is going to be the spot to watch for consolidation as we go out through time. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at the models now. We're going to look at all 5 major models today, so we have a little bit more to talk about. So this is the 18Z GFS, and this was initialized at 18Z, and we're going to go 24 hours. And see, this is our system right here, 1,003 millibars. And it has pretty moderate shear here, so it's going to have a hard time going with that kind of shear. Relative humidity is 79%. So it has good enough relative humidity to work with. It's just that the shear is not all that kind right now at that point. 48 hours, as you can see, it's struggling pretty much to get going. It has 12 knots of shear, which is still kind of moderate, but enough to do something, and 72% relative humidity. As we go to 72 hours, it starts to make a little bit of a comeback here. 1,002 millibars. It has 4 knots of wind, so that's definitely good enough, and 72 knots of relative humidity. So it's trying to get going here. And as you can see, now we're down to 999 millibars here. And the shear is still relatively light at 60 knots, or 60 knots, but 6 knots. And relative humidity is going up at this point at 88 knots. So now it got everything going for it now. So now we go to 120 hours, and we're at 999, if I can speak tonight, 990 millibars. So this is a pretty strong tropical cyclone here. But as you can see here, it only has 18 knots of wind, so, that's not really good for it. And 72% relative humidity. So the GFS wants something pretty decent out of it. But this can also be said to be a monsoonal mess too, so we're just going to have to see how it plays out. All right, so here is the European. This is initialized at 12Z today. And as you can see, nothing's there right now. And as we go out through time, 24 hours, 1,005, 48, 1,006, 72, 1,006, 96, 1,005, and then 1,002 millibars at 5 days out. And it looks like we might have a system going here on the northeast coast of Australia here, which if that shows up in the tropical tidbits as an invest, I will definitely be tracking that for you guys. So this is 1,002 millibars. We're going to go out and see what happens past 5 days here. We're only going to go to 7 days here. 990, 1,000. So we're just going to have to see what happens here. And holy shite. 958 millibars here somewhere in Australia, or off the Australian coast. Okay, we're going to have to back that up a little bit. We don't want to go that far. Okay, We're now going to look at the CMC here. And as you can see, here's the remnants of Tropical Cyclone Seth here, just off the Queensland coast of Australia. Okay, so here's 24 hours out. Our system here is 1,004 millibars, 1,005 millibars at 48 hours out, 72, 1,005, and here's our soon to be invest, I'm sure, since a couple of models have shown this already. Besides the GFS does not have that. We're not going to go that far. But yeah, that's 2 models that have shown that now. 1,002 millibars. Like I said, if this becomes an invest, I'll be watching that for you. Okay, 1,005 millibars, 96, 1,000, 120, 995. So European. I mean, the GFS and the CMC are on board pretty much with the same thing for Invest 99p. So now we're going to take a look at the Navjam. Here we go. So this is okay. 24 hours out, got 1,003 millibars. Pretty. Yeah, Navjam is pretty pro 99p here. 48 hours, 1,002, 72, 990. 96, 994, 984. So Navjam is pretty 99p here. This is 5 days out. And this is soon to be invest, I'm sure, since that's 3 miles now that I've shown that. So let's go to the icon. This is the last model we're going to be looking at here. And as you can see, 24 hours, 1,004 millibars. 48, 1,005, 72, 1,004, 96, 1,001, and 997 for 120 hours out. And once again, the icon is showing that other system, so that would be interesting to look at in the next couple of days. All right, so here is the sea surface temperatures for the region here. And as you can see, where the system is at right now, you have 30s and 29s going across the board here. So the waters are definitely warm enough right now for tropical cyclone development of 99p if it chooses to do so. But there's also a chance it just stays a monsoonal mess. And, as you saw from the GFS, it is a possibility. But this is rocket fuel here. This is well warm enough for significant, actually, tropical cyclone development. So I will be definitely keeping an eye on this for you guys as we go forth, and also I'm going to be keeping my eye on the other Australian system, since 4 of the 5 miles have shown it. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this short little update, and I will have another update again tomorrow. You guys have a nice day.